Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to share some overviews about COVID-19 with you guys. I want to raise awareness about this virus and its affecting uh, and what you should do if you have the coronavirus symptoms. So number one, we'll go for number one, a high temperature. This means if you feel hot and to touch your chest or your back, you do not need to you measure with your temperature. If you're saying basically if you feel hot, for example, if you have a high temperature, and if you have a if you have a high fever, then that could be one of the symptoms. Let's go on to the second. A new continuous cough. New. This means coughing a lot more than an hour, or three or more coughing episodes in 24 hours. If you usually have a cough, it may be worse than usual. So the advice is, so this is the second symptom. Uh, is a continuous cough. So it's prolonged cough, as we say. And the other one is the last one is to protect others. So it's advised not to go to the GP, not to go to the pharmacist or hospitals. To stay at home. Use if you want to get help, then it is suggested that you call the NHS 111 number. And basically you call that number and you ask them for advice. And it will go a bit more down. How long to stay at home? If you have the symptoms of coronavirus, you need to stay at home for 7 days. If you live with someone who has the symptoms, you need to stay at home for 14 days from the first from the first person in the home that you started having symptoms. If you live with someone over 70, who has a long-term condition, is pregnant, or has a weakened immune system, try find somewhere else to stay for 14 days. So the advice is keep a distance from other people, because that's how it's spread. That's how the virus is spread. For example, if you cough on someone, or you sneeze on someone, or if you do have these if you do all these things, that's how the virus. Now it's telling you how to avoid. So it's got all the ticks. How to avoid catching and spreading coronavirus: social distancing. Everyone should do what they can to stop the coronavirus spreading. One is to wash your hands with soap and water often. For this, at least must be 20 seconds at least. Always wash your hands when you get home or into work. Use hand sanitizer gel if soap and water are not available. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue. Cover your mouth and your nose with a tissue and or sleeve, not your hands, when you cough and sneeze. Put used tissues in the bin immediately and wash your hands afterwards. Avoid contact with people who have the symptoms of COVID-19. Only travel on public transport if you need to. Work from home if possible. Avoid social activities such as going to pubs, restaurants, and cinemas and clubs, etc. Avoid events such as large people groups. Avoid use phone, online services, or apps to contact your GP or NHS service. Here's the don'ts. Says do not touch your eyes or mouth, or if your hands are not clean. Don't have visitors at the home, which include friends and family. So yeah, these are the guides that the NHS are giving to people for the coronavirus. One I like to mention is that you should always wear a mask if possible, because it keeps you from touching your nose or spreading the virus. That's my personal opinion, but these are the guidelines that are given by the NHS. I don't know what are the other guidelines in the US or in the States or any other around the world. I'll make another video on freelancing in 10-15 minutes. I hope to see you guys soon.